Alright, what up, y'all? We back at it with another video. Today we doing the nightly charting session. You feel me? So I'm gonna pull up my list that I've compiled over time to be what I believe to be the best stocks to be watching on a daily basis and at this point in time right now. And I can tell you why I think that here in a little bit. But yeah. I don't know. Market's been interesting lately. It's October 27th. We've got FOMC coming up this week. Lots of crazy earnings, which I'll show y'all in a sec. So, actually, I'm going to pull it up now. So, when I'm looking at stocks with earnings, I usually just look up StockWits earning calendar. Got the blueberries, bro. Alright, usually just look at StockWits. Yeah, got Waste Management, Bed Bath & Beyond, some other good ones. And there's also, I think we got Wednesday is the really crazy day here. Still, PayPal, yeah, that was the wrong list before. These are some big ones tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to put this to the side, honestly, real quick. Holy moly. Okay. I'm going to go through my shit. Usually, I start with the speculative stock list, which is all just AI, quantum, data center, Bitcoin mining, those types of stocks. I go to the 4-hour time frame. Sometimes I might even start on the daily. And I look at like the past 3 days. You don't really need to look past that unless you want to mark out your major resistance and support levels. Yeah, I'm just going to go through and look for ones that are in good buy zones. I gotta do squares. Not doing that. We're gonna go with So I just mark out levels and support and resistance. And as I see stocks that I like, I usually look for break and retest, momentum based plays. If price action is looking, if we see, like for this example, we got a green candle that outweighs a red. It's kind of bullish, breakthrough momentum right here, things like that. Or I might just look for a stock in a good buy zone. That's really it. That's yeah. And I come up with a plan on if it's going to be a buy or like how long I'm going to hold it, where I want to sell at, things like that. It's very interesting. Ooze is an interesting one. WLDS is an interesting one. OPAD is an interesting one. Bro, oh my gosh, y'all. I got a girlfriend now. It's crazy. Even though I got no viewers in this. So again, guys, I'll show you my list by the end of this video. But you can probably kind of see what I'm looking for here. Support or add support. So I'm adding this to my list. I'm going to be watching this tomorrow. Anything I support, I'll see how it reacts at this price level tomorrow. If it reacts positively, I'm going to be ready. Even ONDS, if I see a pullback to the EMAs, got my 8, my 21, and my 50, I'm watching it. As you can see here, another, major level here. Look at this, from all the way back here. It's been, price has been reacting pretty well within these ranges here. Look at this. Even, this is a nice one for tomorrow. So ones that I really like, I just highlight on my sheet. Okay, I'm going to try to work through this pretty quickly because I've already kind of explained. This one's dangerous. So we've got kind of, on ones that are more wide, I'm going to use my box tool and go from the wick to that candle. Because so you're going to need kind of a wide stop if you're going to play on this one. Alright. I think these are my main ones right here. WLDS, OPAD. Yeah. And SLAI. That's been another one of my favorites. Got SoFi earnings tomorrow. So boom, I'm through speculative stocks now. Let's see what we got on earnings. PayPal, SoFi, I'll look at. Visa, I'll look at. United Healthcare, I need to look at because it's in my portfolio. UPS is in my portfolio. look at JetBlue. Now look at New Gold. Sorry, I'm just writing down earnings. Oh, I'm already cooked. Yo. I'm either gonna be cooked tomorrow or I'm gonna be up like crazily. Alright. So let's look at my portfolio and I give them all a buy or sell rating. I mean, I'll try. I don't even like to look at it because I buy some actually. August. No, I'm definitely not buying any yet. Hold. Why? Because I mean, I'm not gonna risk it. Next level I would buy at is really down here. April. It's right here. When it fell back to 56, so. Alright, but next, yeah, looking at my portfolio. So I do the same thing with my portfolio. I look at the 4 hour. And then I also look at the daily, so I mean 4 hour. Hopefully we bounce off these EMAs. My screen's frozen. So sometimes TradingView doesn't update, so I look at my phone. So it looks like it's doing well overnight. So I'm gonna move my trailing stop, go up to here. I don't even have a stop. Last one in my portfolio. Alright. Now it's time to just look at long term. Got some of my main long term ones scoped down here. For long term, I like to look at the daily. I'll show you first. Here's speculative plays for tomorrow. Screenshot. Here's my portfolio. Some of my notes. Now I'm building. These are all earnings tomorrow. I'm also looking for dividend stocks and big advisor. Copies in my portfolio, so I'm not going to add it. Still watching this TV. Break. The dude from The Biggest Short or whatever bought a ton of this stock. Rucker Corporation. Another someone watching is Starbucks. I mean, it's great stock. Just on an actual, like, even bigger dip and kind of trend than we can see here. I'm very sick right now. And yeah, I think that might be it for what we're going to be watching tomorrow. Not it. Alright, yeah, that's the charting routine. With the earnings, you can look at the market calendar events for anything else that's going on, but pretty much sums it up. So, let's make some money.